Yo, welcome YouTube. Sorry for the delay. But we back, man. We are back. We are live, man. Live and direct. So Hawks are taking up a banged up Grizzlies team. Excuse me. Hey, man. Just getting home, so the animals are a little excited. So yeah, man. How's everybody's weekend going? Everybody chilling? Everybody chilling? Catching this Memphis Hawks game a little late, but from what I've seen so far, 23-19. Um, Atlanta's offense was struggling early on there, but they seem to have got some stuff in order, got their defense going, and all that good stuff. So as we check back in, they got I think the Onyeka's getting some time. Trey just came back in the game as well. So yeah, man, welcome in everybody, welcome in. As we check in, it's 23-19 Atlanta's way. Yeah, foul. But Atlanta seems to have found a better rhythm than the beginning of the game, first 10 minutes of the game, first like 8, I should say. But they're kind of finding their rhythm. I see the rotations are a little bit different. They're incorporating bench guys a little earlier on. That first game, it was really like bench starters, but everybody got about like 15 to maybe 20 minutes. So, but yeah, it was really up to the bench unit after in that Houston game. But it's not three in the key. It's not three in the key. Yeah, I was about to say. I was about to say, man, that's tough. It was Van Camping on in there. Now we got the over and back. Oh my goodness, it's really preseason. Mm, it's kind of a choppy game now. Now that Atlanta drew a couple fouls there, they sent Jalen Wells to the line. So yeah, Memphis doesn't have really anybody. They're kind of banged up here, missing starters. Obviously, no Luke Kennard for him because he's on Atlanta now. So as he gets that little elbow jumper right there. Um, yeah, I think they're missing a total of like 4 starters. So yeah, man, we are just kind of checking in a little late into the first quarter here. Been a pretty decent game so far. Atlanta's kind of been maintaining this lead. Nothing too crazy. Um, just really looking for little things. Not really looking for the end result, but Just looking for progressions from individual players, not too focused on record in the preseason. Want to make sure everybody looking comfortable, everybody looking confident in their role. Yeah, they're playing Trey pretty tight. As soon as he steps over that half court line, they're kind of on him. So so Trey gets hit with the announcer's drinks right there. But yeah, Hawks have kind of struggled at the free throw line this preseason, but Trey finishes that trip 1 for 2, fighting over the picks there. They just can't convert, but they get that offensive board. Jock Landale, he's from Houston. Mm, yeah, that new high five rule might be a little tough. That looks like seems to be what that was. That just kind of knocks his hand after the shot released. Bottom lotto. So as he misses the first, maybe a three, maybe. So that number two, bottom line, baby. 0 for 3? 0 for 3 would be crazy. Okay. So yeah, it's good to see Krejci in there a little earlier, get normal minutes. All right, man. Get my tags done. So Trey knocks down the free throws, the bonus free throws. So it is 30 to 24. Blocking foul. That's a Cam Spencer. That's Luke Kennard's replacement, really. Yeah, that's Luke Kennard guarding his replacement right there. Cam knocks down the first of two. Yo, Mama Bear, appreciate you tapping in. We are back. I'm glad you're making use of the emojis, new open gym emojis. As Trey gets back to the line here. So pretty good first quarter for the Hawks here. 30 points in the first. Not too bad, not too bad. So yeah, man, I'm pretty excited for to see what Trey can contribute this year. Each year he's upped his assist. So I don't know. He was sitting at 11.5, 11.6 last year. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see what he can do as he drills that first one. I mean, the first one, that second of two, puts the lead up to six. Jock Landale, pretty bold. As Kennard corrals it. But yeah, this rotation is a little different. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I actually Ricochet at the four, Onyeka at the five, Trey at the one, probably a push off by Memphis there. Trey with that nice little um change of pace shot right there, a change of pace floater. But yeah, this lineup, like I was saying, is pretty interesting. Might not be the most defensive minded, but I think this might be one of Atlanta's best shooting lineups. Could have been a blocking foul, but that was off on Jock Landale, they said. So be interesting to see what they do. Trey looking for that last shot, 5 seconds. But yeah, like I was saying, this probably is going to be one of Atlanta's better shooting lineups if everybody can, have a good year. He got it off though. So, so yeah, man, well, we are back. We are back in action, getting things rolling. So we'll look at the. That's a tomahawk, Mr. Rathbun. That's a tomahawk. That wasn't a windmill. I said that was a windmill. I was like, dang, I missed a windmill dunk. But yes, we are back. I'm gonna look up the stats here in a second once my eyes stop itching. But we are back, and as y'all see, Mama Bear is using the emojis that we got on playback, the new Open Gym emojis. So if y'all feeling inclined, check them out, man. Check them out. Check that playback out too if you're over on YouTube. I appreciate everybody tapping in, no matter where y'all at. Hope y'all's weekend is good. Enjoying some basketball, football. The Bulldogs are playing right now as well, so probably keep y'all updated on that score. Maybe not as in tune to see what's happening, but just keeping up with the score. So hopefully I noticed everybody was having issues with the NBA scorecards the first game of the season. So hopefully that's back acting normal here. Pulling up box scores right now. Do a little stat watching. Excuse me, y'all. My eyes are itching. So yeah, man. Jalen obviously is popping off the page. 8 minutes, 10 points, bro. 4 for 4. Man, or I'm tripping. 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Excuse me. 3 for 6 from the field. So I mean, either way, 50%, still pretty good. So 6 points from the field, 4 from the line. So that's really good, man. 3 rebounds. I mean, that's really, really exciting, man. In 8 minutes. I mean, man, that's gonna be crazy, man. He's gonna average 10. He's gonna average 10, 7, and 5, bro. At least 10, 7, and 5, excuse me. He's gonna average at least 18, 7, and 5. So it's gonna be great to see Jalen break out, have a couple great games over the year throughout the year this year. So it'll be interesting to see what Jalen Johnson does. As the Hawks are shooting 20% from three, but still leading. That is a pretty interesting stat to keep an eye on, because if Atlanta catches flame, they might bury Memphis real fast. Might be the only thing keeping Memphis in the game is Atlanta's poor 3-point shooting. My cat getting all into the water. Golly, bro, I heard that. I heard that over here in Atlanta. I heard that brick from Atlanta. So Gigi Jackson drills at 3. So he's probably gonna have a pretty good year for Memphis as they opened up some room for a lot of their young guys with Trey and Desmond Bain. KP gonna have to learn to set new screens, bro. He be pushing off too much. So unless the Hawks let us get away with it, thank you. Foul and one. Get big, get big. Come on, Risha Shea. That nice little cut, nice little dunk from Chris Tapps there. So nice little lay by Risha Shea. Shout out to Risha Shea. It's Onyeka gets it poked out right there. Jalen gets to the KP with nice contest there. Come on, Risha. Ooh, nice little. Oof, yeah, man. Everybody was down Risha after that slow first game, so it'll be interesting to see everybody walk that back. It'll be interesting to see everybody walk that back. My cat going crazy. She going crazy. So shout out to Zach Ricochet getting that bucket right there. Yeah, V, nice little offense right there. Memphis gets a quick look there to Jalen Wells. Yeah, obviously rebounding is probably still going to be one of Atlanta's downfalls, even though they are pretty big. They're not necessarily the strongest team. Porzingis knocks down a 3. It's good to see Porzingis getting a rhythm. He didn't have the greatest shooting game last game, but just catching a rhythm. Great to see him just kind of hey with the recovery. Let's go. As V's got to V man, my man V as he inbounded the ball too quickly there. So that but yeah, that was an excellent block by Chris Stapps right there. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. But yeah, you really want V on that weak side to, still be engaged, not ball watch. No, that's a flop, bro. Nice little sell. Side. You sold that one. So in for the Hawks now is Porzingis, Kennard, Onyeka, Wallace, and Krejci. But yeah, like I said, V kind of was not something you want to see in that moment because he kind of fighting for minutes at this point. Fighting for that 7, 8, 9 spot. As there we go. I think V and Keen Wallace are gonna should be kinda paired together when they run. When they run together, I think it makes sense, small point guard, taller combo guard. You don't necessarily want V to be your main number one 'cause sometimes he kinda goes cold out of nowhere. KCP, relax, dog. Relax, bro. Relax, man. Relax, brother. Kinda did shove, Porzingis in the back there, brother. So yeah, haven't seen a lot of Nikhil, so I don't think Nikhil is playing this game. I'm not 100% sure, but could be, could be mistaken, but yeah, I haven't seen Nikhil, so he could be out. Yup, very key. Let's go. Porzingis goes to the line to shoot the technical free throws. Excuse me while I try to find the health update. Maybe I just missed them. Ooh, let's go Onyeka. The rim wrecker. So Onyeka gets a nice little dump off pass and finishes it right there. Oh, brother. So Ty Jerome's the newest addition to Memphis this year as he comes over from Cleveland in free agency. So he's gonna have to carry a lot of the load here. This game, this preseason, I think Ja's out for maybe another week and some change. Um, yeah, they got a couple more injuries over there in Memphis. But yeah, man, pretty encouraging from Atlanta's end. Um, Lineups have been pretty interesting. Like I said, I think Nikhil it might be out. I haven't seen him quite yet. I don't see him on the bench either. But other than that, pretty normal. Onyeka from three. Hey, you love to see Onyeka and knock down that three right there. He Ty Jerome, nice little heat check there. Excuse me, I knocked the mic. Oh yeah, too little, way too little. So Onyeka really, it's gonna be really encouraging to see Onyeka and Kristaps Porzingis kind of um, how they play off each other. Uh, I think a lot of people, myself included, did get caught up in who's gonna start, who's gonna finish the games, who's gonna play majority of the minutes. To be honest, I really don't think it matters too much because I think those two can play together. So I think their minutes aren't going to be too like crunched since they play the same position for the team. Um, but yeah, uh, I think they'll mesh well together, and I think Onyeka will still get a majority of the minutes because it might help with Chris Stapps' it might help with his health situations because he is you know can be prone to injury sometimes. So so yeah, um, that's what's up. Boy, it's not hype to get that G Jackson jersey, dog. He is not hype. But yeah, I think Chris Stapps and Onyeka are gonna survive together. I think they'll be able to, you know, make it work. Um, because I don't want to say guys are injury prone, but I think at that size it's definitely easier to get injured. Roll an ankle, have a sore foot or something, sore back, land wrong. But but yeah, I think on Onyeka and Kristaps, I think having them share minutes is going to be beneficial to both of them. Uh, You have an elite guy coming in to replace you whenever you're not really sacrificing when you take either of them off and replace them with each other or let them play at the same time. So I think I think Atlanta will benefit from that the most. Having two big men who can spread the floor, also two big men who can be interior presence on defense. Obviously, their builds are a little different. KP can probably be a better uh, help side defender. Nyeka can probably handle the brutes down there. And, the big centers who like to bang on the block. But I think both of them can really guard in the paint. But like I said, health is a big thing. So Nyeka sitting at 9 and 4, shooting pretty good from the field. So Dyson and Trey come back. Kennard is looking to be at the three. Onyeka and Jalen are in. So kind of the usual lineup. You know, Bogdan's replacement is Kennard. Should be a foul as Onyeka kind of gets tries to get that up and under. Kennard stops the action with a kickball there. Yeah, Onyeka try to get one off there. He tried to get one off there. Try to reverse on the other side of the paint. They weren't going for that foul. It's it's really positive to see, just little things, pay attention to little things. Jalen Buck just sent Dama off the line right there off the catch, so he's not comfortable. Um, Kind of just see the work Jalen has put in, especially with that injury. So, it's good to see him not just be back to normal, but maybe even a little, better and stronger from the work he put in. Dyson gets a nice roll. That little spin floater is going to be one of his go-to shots. So hopefully that could be a consistent one. As Atlanta's kind of letting Memphis sneak back here. 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. So kind of a normal rotation for Atlanta. Probably the top 6, 7 guys here for the Hawks are in. Trey Dyson, Onyeka getting called for a moving screen there, but that's a nice little play drawn up there, getting Trey off the ball, hiding him behind some screens and getting him into the corner. But yeah, Onyeka set there. Um, Memphis played some pretty decent defense there as well. So um, yeah, like I said, just get set there, and that play's gonna be money. So oh man, this little high five little on the three is gonna be crazy unless he landed up under him. Yeah, unless he landed up under him, that might be a little embellishment. Yo, FanDuel, can we get a replay? Can we get a replay, brother? I just realized Trey and Jalen Johnson's number together on my birthday. 111, boy. It's pretty hard. It's pretty tough. So they're looking at Jalen Johnson picking up that flagrant here. Um, Nothing excessive, just maybe landed under Santi Aldama over there. I don't think he got in his space. Nah. So evidently Jalen Johnson did get in the shooter's space, so they're probably gonna upgrade that foul from a regular shooting foul to a flagrant. A reckless closeout by Jalen Johnson, potential to injury. That's what they're calling right now. That's crazy work, dog. That's crazy, man. What are we doing? What are we doing? Flagrant right there is crazy. I didn't see it. I'm biased though. That's why I'm not a ref. I'm a fan. So we got Santi Aldama here shooting two, and they get the ball back with the flagrant. Unfortunately, ball don't lie. Ball don't lie. So maybe he's shooting three because he was shooting three, and then they'll get the ball back. There we go. He only gets two of three there with those flagrant free throws. As Jalen picked up that flagrant, the reckless flagrant right there. Shooter. I thought it was gonna be just like one of them new little high five rules. Oh yeah, there we go. So Onyeka broke up the lob there between Small and I don't know who that guy is for Memphis. Memphis got a bunch of my players out there right now, to be honest. I don't know who a bunch of these guys are. Ooh. Yeah, Trey got to just get a rhythm, and those shots are gonna be nice, man. You're gonna catch a flow. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. As Dyson gets a deflection there. Oh yeah, Trey. Oh yeah, Trey with the defense there. Two-way Trey is back in action, y'all. He got a recovery there. Ooh, Onyeka may have not opened up too fast. There you go. You let us see that communication by Trey, letting Onyeka know that, hey man, we should have had that. They should have been getting the ball out the rim right there. Marlins stepped into the open gym. Ready for this Hawks dub in the preseason. Like, good defense, and another offensive rebound. Yeah, man, they are hacking Chris Stapps down there. So I believe Atlanta should be in the bonus after those fouls oh, I'm lying to y'all. They're not in the bonus. They're lining up on that out of bounds. Slide out there. All right, man. So what you got? Ooh, Dyson with the left hand finish. Nice little scoop right there. It's good offense by Atlanta. Good that Trey didn't have to be the one to, initiate that bucket and finally, have to be the one to either pass or score on it. So Jalen just playing some bully ball, bruh. Come on, bruh. Whew. That's gonna be nasty, bruh. 12 on 4-7. Just getting to any spot just would, you know, he just bullying anybody in his way. So you love to see that, especially coming off injury. Yeah, man, that's just positive to see. As I believe, yeah, there you go. Memphis was in the bonus on that foul, so I believe they'll be shooting two on that one on the sweep through as Dyson picks up his second foul there. Yeah, man, it's a pretty good game for Jalen, man. 12 points, and it's I think about 12, 14 minutes. See that finish there is 55-48 Atlanta's way. So we got not too much longer, about 2 minutes left in the second quarter here. So minutes again kind of spread out pretty evenly. Um, so pretty interesting to note that Nikhil has yet to enter the game. And looking at the roster, it's a DNP, but there's a lot of guys who haven't played, so I'm not really questioning it too much. Other than nah, bro, I'm kind of questioning that decision. So unless he's hurt, I don't know, man. I don't know. Unless he's hurt, I just don't see why he hasn't got some run in. Unless I just missed the notification. But other than that, pretty normal. Normal rotations, everybody around, 8 to 10, 15 minutes. Onyeka is the highest with 14 minutes. So pretty normal. I think that's how it's gonna go throughout the season. Um, Onyeka's sitting at 14, Kristaps is sitting at 11. Probably finish the game. Probably, with that same lineup that was running with Onyeka and probably Kristaps at the same time, and then plug Jalen in for Kristaps, and then Kristaps for Onyeka when if it gets tight, finish that game off. So that's kind of how I see things rolling for Atlanta. Like I said, Kristaps and Onyeka are gonna be really, interchangeable. I don't think you're gonna miss a lot. Obviously, they don't have the exact same game, but I mean, Kristaps is definitely more the established shooter of the two, but Onyeka is definitely expanding his game, getting his work done out on the 3-point line. So it's really positive to see. It's really good for the Hawks, obviously, as a team, um, especially for like Trey to find somebody else on the three. Where can you watch the live game? So right now we're just doing watch alongs. You can either watch it on FanDuel, um, I believe, depending on your area, you can watch it on YouTube TV. NBA League Pass offers uh, packages. So, and during the season, I will be giving out VIPs. So, if you become a member of the Open Gym on Playback TV, um, you will be, able to be selected for a VIP, and that will give you access to League Pass. So, if you become a member on Open Gym TV and you just tap in, I'll be giving away some of those just during games during the regular season. Like I said, definitely. So we're just gonna let them tackle us. That's crazy work. So 13. So yeah, like I said, if you become a member on Playback TV, um, I will be giving away VIP passes, which are kind of like it's like a league pass ticket. So you'll be able to tune into games from that. So uh, I'll be giving away those during the season though, not the preseason. So um, just stay tuned for that, and I'll be giving away those during the regular season games. Just if you tune in on Playback TV, that's the platform Playback TV. Um, you'll see the ads pop out and stuff on this program. That's Trae Young getting this rook right here, man. Another sweep through foul right there. It's Atlanta should be going to the line, hopefully putting them up by 10. Don't put your hand out there, young fella. Don't do it, man. You're just gonna get punished. But yeah, Steven, if you tune in, I mean, if you subscribe on YouTube, either way, you should be able to get those VIP passes. So if you tune in later on during the season, first game, middle of the season, I will be handing those out. Um, so you can be able to watch NBA games while you tap in. Um, Sweet. Yeah, no problem. I will drop that playback link for everybody. Sweet. We'll go ahead and pin that for everybody. I just dropped the playback link. Let me go ahead and drop that on YouTube. Make sure. As Trey just can't get that free throw to go. That last free throw. So it's 59. Oh, I'm tripping, bro. I'm tripping. He did put it up to him. It's good defense, man. That's good. That's great defense. So, ooh, that's a great drive by Jalen. Just kind of want to hope he's kind of healthy and take too hard of a hit there. So, so yeah, I'm Steven, I'm trying to get this in there in the chat real quick. So give me 1 second and I got you. Yeah, it didn't go over, but I got you. I got you. Don't worry. It says Jalen kind of recovers the ball. There might have been a foul by Porzingis, but who cares? He got that defensive stop right there. So as we proceed, Jalen's to the line for his fifth and sixth free throw. So there we go. YouTube chat. I got y'all, man. I got y'all with the link so y'all can subscribe to Playback TV. I got y'all. There we go. YouTube TV. I got y'all. Or YouTube TV. YouTube. Everybody on YouTube. Playback TV. The link is there. So, ooh, nice recovery, but too strong of a recovery as Jalen Wells gets that step back. Ricochet recover well, a little too well, and they got that foul there. Hold on, y'all. My cat trying to mess things up real quick. Hold on. I don't know what she getting into, but my apologies. As Trey gets that nice little floater to, he gets it off, but dunk on him. Thank you, thank you. Finally, a foul call. Finally. So Ricochet kind of gathers that loose ball and gets it to the line. I was gonna dunk on somebody. I know that. I saw him lining them up. So yes, everybody. Regular season, I will be giving VIPs away, so you'll be able to watch NBA basketball for the free ski, thanks to NBA League Pass and playback. Ooh, he got Ricochet on the hand, but it don't matter. It don't matter. As he knocks down those two at the line. Thank you. Yeah, that was good defense by Trey and Dyson right there on the right there in the corner of the half court there. So there's multiple pick and rolls. Tough. So Trey with the turnover there, one of very few. As Atlanta kind of has ratcheted up the intensity. Still not probably not shooting that well from three, but they're getting the shots, just not threes. Same team. That's tough. Memphis just cannot hit right now. Obviously, they're finna hit the practice shot, so Memphis obviously kind of struggling here. 9 down 9. What an insane over the head pass. Dyson can't get it to fall, but that'll catch a rhythm there. So yes, yes, as we come to a wrap of the first half, it's 63-54. It'll be interesting to see what the lineups are. Still trying to see where Nikhil is, man. I just don't understand why he's not getting no burn. Maybe he's just, wants to Coach Quinn wants him to play with but I don't even see him. They could at least let my man catch his breath. They could have at least let my man catch his breath. So Atlanta currently at halftime. Probably cut on some other basketball here. Get my Wi-Fi working correctly. But yeah, man, preseason is underway. Wow, Pacers are smacking the Thunder 77-100. Wow, that's kind of crazy. So yeah, I just muted the mic there to hear what Ricochet had to say on that post action interview. So as we kind of pay attention to the stats here, oop, let me get my TV going so I can watch a couple other games as well. Oh yeah, this is tripping. Oh man, it's gonna cut my light on that crazy work. So yeah, man, just gonna pay attention to some other games while halftime is upon us. Yeah, man, I want to say welcome in everybody, and I appreciate y'all. But first, let me check on them Bulldogs real quick. Check on them dogs real quick. I'm gonna be sick if they're losing. Yeah, that's only the second quarter though. Second half team 10-0 though. That's looking a little spooky. Can't lie to you. It's looking a little scary. So we got the Indiana Pacers game. That's trash, man. Where my NBA TV at? Is this the only game available? That's crazy. So yeah, as we kind of wish it was just like crunch time. I'm not really trying to watch this blowout, but yeah. As we get back to the Hawks game, man, a couple things that pop out to me um that are popping off the stat sheet here are Ricochet and Jalen Johnson, man, both 15 and 16 minutes. Ricochet is 4 of 5. Jalen is 4 of 8. So Ricochet really having a bounce back game, shutting everybody up. Everybody on Twitter was freaking out, man. He 4 of 8, man. It was his first game, and I don't think he's gonna be shooting lights out every single game, but I do think he's going to be a impact player for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. So Ricochet got 12 points, 2 assists. Really his only stats of the night, but I mean shooting really good from the field, 2 or 3 from three. perfect from the line, 4 or 5 from the field. So really good to see that, especially for him. The game that he didn't like shoot terrible that first game, but kind of missed some open looks. Um, Probably could have swung some things for the Hawks, but hey, it's preseason. You kind of want them to get all those misses out in the preseason. So as Atlanta kind of moves on tonight, they're just looking for little improvements from individual players, kind of just bettering themselves to better the team. So with that being said, Jalen, whew, it's great to have Jalen back. 6 for 6 from the free throw line, 3 boards, 14 points in 15 minutes. So 4 of 8 from the field as well. So just shooting really good. Um, Taking advantage of his free throw trips, which has been kind of something Atlanta needs to kind of sharpen. I don't think they need to work on. They just need to get it right, get it together. So yeah, I think it's really good to have Jalen back. Probably won't see too much more of Jalen tonight, with it being preseason. Just want to get him warm, confident, all that stuff. Um, so Chris Stapps 2 or 3, so he's having a better stat game tonight, but he impacted the game last game fairly well, and he's doing the same thing defensively. Um, they are definitely feeling his presence down low. Got 5 rebounds, 2 blocks, so 2 like pretty good blocks as well. It just wasn't like help side or on a um, uh, smaller opponent. So got some really big stops on some forwards, some dunk attempts, some strong finishes at the rim for Atlanta. So 2 blocks. It's really good to see Atlanta have that kind of backline presence in Chris Stapps and Onyeka. I don't think Onyeka is necessarily locked down or anything like that. So Chris Stapps is doing pretty well, pretty well. Dyson, maybe is the one who isn't shooting the best statistically. 2 of 6, 0 of 2 from three, but you're not really focused on that, honestly. He's doing other little things that's impacting the game, impacting the opponents on defense. So you really like to see that from Dyson. Something he did really well in his first year when he played for Atlanta. Something I think he's gonna do even better, especially with the players he played with last year stepping up and she just taking where I'm at. I'm trying to get on the mic though. She getting active. As y'all can tell. That was Stella. She had to pop in the open gym, say what's up, and get out of here. But yeah, like I was saying, Dyson's gonna be really impactful for the Hawks this year. Um mm, I think he's gonna be take steps in his personal game, but just having a better ricochet. Jalen is back. Not really like in my opinion, Chris Stapps isn't like leagues above Onyeka. I think if they played each other, I think they would probably give each other fits. So just to have Porzingis and Onyeka out there, somebody who can guard the rim for you, so you can kind of be a little more reckless on defense, more so just like more aggressive. I should say not reckless, but aggressive. So you want to see that from Dyson this year. I think he proved to be a menace last year. I think he's just gonna double down on it and stand on business. So Dyson just doing the little things that he needs to do. Trey, I didn't see Trey. Trey and Dyson not having the greatest shooting games statistically. 1 of 6 from Trey. Um, 0 of 4 from three. So the three ball isn't falling from Trey or Dyson. So luckily the other guys are kind of trying to pitch in, throw them up. So the bigs are kind of contributing in that aspect. So Um, but he is finding his shot at the line. Granted, he has missed 2, so it's kind of, rare for Trey to miss a lot at the line. So probably isn't something to get used to. So he's probably going to be, having better numbers there at the line. So 7 to 9 for the night, 4 assists, so 9 points. But yeah, probably if he does play a little bit more, probably will look to get a better shots, kind of get the offense going in there. She treat everything. She treat everything like it's her scratching post. So like that nice little rug poster I got. She just wants to act like it's her scratching post when she got a whole scratching post right there. I don't know, man. Cats are crazy. Cats are wild. It don't make no sense. They don't care. Cats don't care. Anyway, but yeah, like I was saying, Trey not having the greatest game on from the stat sheet wise, but he is getting people involved, finding lanes, kind of pushing the pace. Same with Dyson. So those two aren't having the greatest game, but they are leading with effort elsewhere. So you like to see that, especially in a preseason game when they probably could get a little down on themselves and want to just check out. So it's kind of good to see them kind of leading by example, staying checked in into a preseason game. So kind of dope to see. And on Yeka is kind of the leader off the bench. If he stays in that 6 man role, dog, don't be surprised if he gets looks for 6 man of the year. I know it typically goes to guards, forwards, know, higher scores. But I think Onyeka's impact, especially if Atlanta finishes, within the top four, he'll definitely get recognition if he does play a big role off the bench. So so we got Keaton, Luke, and V, the three reserves with the least amount of time played. All sitting around one shot each apiece, each with one make. So we're all sitting 2 points. Gotta keep her in check. So yeah, keep Luke and V kind of all playing the same role really, like backup playmaker, um, kind of holding it down for the rotation guys on the point guard end. Luke is kind of getting more run with the starters as a shooter though, so um, you just like to see that him incorporated. Everybody is in the plus on the plus side. Nobody's really having a terrible game. Just like to see Dyson have a little more impact, but 6 boards, so 5 points, 5.6 boards. Just wanna see him get a little more active, but it is preseason. Don't wanna gas yourself preseason. Not really like a serious, I don't know, matchup for the Hawks, to be honest. It's not because Memphis is trash, it's because Memphis is really banged up right now. So, I mean, to be honest, I think in basketball it's a little easy. I think in all sports it definitely is easy to it's definitely easy to play to your competition. And usually the great teams don't really have a problem with that. But I'm telling you, it happens to everybody. Everybody plays down to their competition, especially if like, you're on a run of just like, playing really good competition, everybody's gunning for you. And then you have that one team who just sucks and just rolls over really like before the game even starts. So and then they mess around and get the dub against the best team in the league. So we've definitely seen that happen throughout the years. Like the beginning of the year, like 2000, what 8, 9, whenever Philly was starting the process and they were trash, and they snuck one in against the Miami Heat, and everybody thought they were going to be nice with the Michael Carter Williams led team. No offense to Michael Carter Williams. But come on, man. That was during the Heat era, bro. That was like maybe the first, maybe the second year after they lost to the Mavs. So maybe what, 2011, 2012, 13. The years kind of get mushed together. But yeah, like I said, I don't think I don't think teams don't struggle from playing down to their competition. I just think, it happens every now and then. So, and sometimes it tends to happen to Atlanta a lot. All of their sports teams play down to their competition. Like the Falcons the other weekend, they got blown out by the Panthers, dog. Come on, bro. We was getting clowned as an organization, as fans, bro. It was tough. It was tough to be a fan. I think that was almost, I wouldn't say worse than 28-3 because that's they still trolling us with that. But that to lose 30-0 to the worst team in the league was actually pretty tough as a Falcons fan. So honestly, after that game, everybody gave up and they said everybody on Twitter said we are done, bro. Falcons, please, or Hawks, please save Atlanta. 'Cause, Brave season that just finished not so well. Uh, yeah, Brave season was not that great this year. So yeah, it was interesting conversation online, interesting discourse to say the least. So we got Atlanta, Memphis back in action. 63-54. Got the normal starters out there for Atlanta. Trey Dyson and Ricochet, Jalen and Porzingis as Jalen and or yeah, Jalen Wells and Ricochet kind of fight for that. As KCP drills that mid range. So Memphis don't got any option but to press Atlanta right here. Um, Nice little no dip, boy. Hey, he wasn't even ready for that. Trey said, "Shoot the ball, dog." Kristaps knocks down a nice little corner three, that no dip corner three there. Tyson's guarding KCP. Jalen got the switch on Ty Jerome. Yeah, get that little hezzy Euro out of here as Aldama drills the three from the wing for Atlanta. Oh, that's a bold pass. That's a bold pass, man. As Ty Jerome fouls Ricochet. Um, so yeah, Kristaps was feeling a little frisky, just launching that ball down there to Ricochet. It's a it's a 7-point game Atlanta's way. So a lot of teams are going to be pressing Atlanta pretty high when Trey gets the ball. So not, hey, that's what we miss, man. That's what we miss. That's gonna be nice, man. That's gonna be nice, man. Trade to Ricochet. Ricochet's gonna have to get a rhythm. Get that rhythm. Find that bounce. Probably more likely for Ricochet to Johnson on that loop. So hopefully, hopefully he can knock that down. Oh yeah, Trey with a step through. I told y'all Trey gonna be looking for that shot, looking for good shots as well as he got the defender up in the air and hit that step through. Nice little step through from Trey. Oh yeah, he wasn't looking. Yeah, clear path. Clear path. That's not a clear path? I don't know, bro. You might wanna look at that. Oh yeah. Aldama. Don't know what he doing. Stay down, young fella. Stay down. Stay down till you come up, bro. That's what they always say. Oh yeah, too strong, man. So when Jalen gets positioned, unless you jumping up to swat that, bro, he's more than likely gonna finish that over top of you, whether he gonna lay it in or get that poster off. So you love to see that from Jalen as he gets his 16th point there. I believe that foul call was on Trey Young. So Atlanta, nah, he not making that. He not built like that. Jalen Wells bricks the three, and Ty Jerome does the same. But offensive rebounding is kind of tough for Atlanta. that's like the 3rd or 4th possession they've let a second chance opportunity go. So, Atlanta is currently getting, out-rebounded on the defensive end 5 to 14. They're giving up 14 offensive rebounds. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be great action as soon as they get that first action going off, whether it's a pick and roll or it's a pass to the wing, but, it's gonna be nice offense. Everybody can contribute on Atlanta's team. Nobody really has, as Dyson gets hit with that illegal screen. Um, nobody's really a liability on Atlanta's, team. I think Dyson probably worked on his game. It'd be kinda silly to think, he didn't. So I think a lot of their offense is activity. So back cuts, pick and roll, um, back screens, off a lot of off ball action. So, um, oh, another one with the jam. Oh, jam. Let's go, man. Turn me up. Let's go. Let's go. Traded Jalen with another alley oop. Oh, what? What ref? That's crazy work. As they get another replay of it, trade that Jalen with a jam. Oh, jam. If you was an Atlanta fan back in the day, in the building, Ryan Cameron, used to work for Atlanta, used to be the color announcer out there. I'm about to get some of his drops, not him himself, but, get some renditions in. Oh, Trey looking for that foul on the 3 from, ACB. Oh, and then y'all wanna call a foul on KP? Wow. Wow, what are we doing, refs? Take the earpiece out your ear. Come on, man, y'all messing up. Yeah, they're just doing an earpiece thing for the preseason as well, so that's what I mean, take the earpiece out, so oh, that's nah, bruh, if they look at that for okay, at least they didn't look at it for a flagrant, man, so we got a pretty decent game, if you're an Atlanta fan, 74-66 with 7 to go, starters getting a little more playing time. Illegal screen, bro. And these mug cannot set a screen. They playing lazy because they getting whooped, and they really lucky that Atlanta not shooting decent from 3. Um, they really lucky. But these little dirty screens, man, stop it, y'all. Y'all just not that good, man. Y'all playing too physical in the preseason, man. Somebody finna get their ass whooped. And I'm telling you, it's gonna be y'all, bro. It's gonna be y'all. I'm telling you, it's gonna be y'all, bro. Let me pipe down. I'm telling you, it's gonna be y'all. I'm telling you, it's gonna be y'all. You're not gonna like the result. You're not gonna like the result. So they just need to go ahead and pipe down. Take this whooping. It's the preseason, dog. It's not gonna count. That excellent whip around pass from Trey to Jalen, and Jalen got in that short roll and dumped it off to the dunker, Kristaps. They too little to guard that. They're trying to play too physical. It's stupid, man. That's how people get hurt, man. Y'all weak, bro. Y'all weak, bro. Y'all just gotta know, bro. Y'all third stringers, or y'all really didn't have no chance, bro. Coach did not set y'all up for success this game. I'm telling y'all. Memphis need to go ahead and just check out of this game, bro. Everybody, get all your players out the game. Y'all getting whooped, whooping feet. Dyson really, Dyson really owned the FedEx Center, FedEx Forum. To be honest, he really owned that mug. He really got stock in that. Co- Come on, talk to me, man. They really need the timeout. They really need the timeout. Yeah, they really need to call that one. Yeah, Hawks flying high now, boy. Ooh, ooh, I just got some goosebumps, bro. Ooh. This year gonna be special, I'm telling you, this year gonna be special, man. Teams gonna get really pissed off because we whooping ass this year. It's gonna be funny. It's gonna be funny. Yeah, it's gonna be funny. It's gonna be funny, man. That's a great look, great defense by Atlanta. Telling y'all, Memphis is frustrated that Atlanta's putting BTA right now, belt ass. Yeah, yeah. They got Memphis in their heads. They mad or they upset now. Whew, man. So just looking at the individual stat line, it's a really, really great game from Jalen, Zach, Kristaps. Starting five is having a great game. Dyson and Trey bouncing back. Dyson 4 of 8 from the field. Trey not really shooting that well, but obviously he impacts the games in so many areas. Whether it's just drawing so much attention on offense, opening up different guys, and he's doing a really good job at just getting the ball off his hands, not really letting the Grizzlies, excuse me, I was about to say Mavericks, but letting the Grizzlies get to that position on defense to trap him and send two at him. He's kind of punishing that pretty early on in the offense, which is pretty good to see because Trey is going to get those type of looks. I think in the first quarter he was more so able to find shots. And then they really locked in on Trey, in my opinion. So, um, so it's really positive to see Atlanta just as a whole, working together and kind of seeing how they'll kind of make it work throughout the year. Jalen having a great man. It's just so good to see him back. It's just so good. He's shooting 6 for 10 from the field. He has 18 points, 3 rebounds, an assist, and a block. So he was one of the few to average 15, 10, 5, and a steal and a block at the point where he did get injured last year. I believe he played around 35 games. I could be mistaken, but yeah, man, he was really impactful last year. So I'm expecting the same from Jalen. It's probably going to be, I think, a little better. He got a little stronger. Um, Regis Shea finds the lane there. I think also Regis Shea is going to be really a good player to watch. So man, that's it's really fun so far. It's really fun just to kind of get an idea of what Atlanta's going to look like. I don't think obviously you can't read in too much whether high or low in preseason. You just kind of got to take it for face value. Not really buy into it. Like I said, too much. As Jalen gets to the rim with ease, man. With ease, man. Jalen is back. Welcome back, brother. As he has a smooth 20 points right there, kind of gambled for that. Gigi kind of gambled for that dunk. Brother, he was in no reality timeline you're dunking that, brother. So please just get your stuff together, bro. Please. Kind of a reckless jump. Yeah, it looked like he jammed his finger there. But yeah, Jalen just went for that reach. Obviously, you want to stay in better position, but those type of steals, Jalen, he is able to kind of pop out and get. So, I don't lie, man. GG Jackson comes in. Onyeka kind of was holding his hand there. It was kind of a little worrisome. So I'm watching the game. They had Chick-fil-A nights. Bro, they had Chick-fil-A nights, bro, in 2007. I didn't know that. Well, I guess Chick-fil-A did, like, kinda originate down here, but that is kinda, crazy. Oh, yeah, yeah, that was, Atlanta. That's kinda crazy. Yeah, I got a throwback game, Atlanta, Houston going on, not the previous this season, it's 2007 game as Onyeka knocks down a three-pointer, as Jalen finds him in the corner. We really missed that last year. We missed that connection, Jalen and Onyeka. As, As Memphis brings it down, they're swinging it around. GG Jackson probably got away with a little stutter travel there as Onyeka gathers the rebound, kicks it to Jalen. Jalen's looking to press. It's Keaton, Onyeka, Jalen, Kennard, and Dyson on the floor for Atlanta right now as Keaton gets that side step. Euro gets a shot. He finds a shot, but can't get it to fall. 85-68. Got 5 left in the third. Uh, Another illegal screen. Yeah. These boys are trash. Their big men are garbage. I can't even lie. I mean, they are young, so Imma give them that. They are young, and so Cedric Coward sets the or has a violation. I don't know what it was, whether it's a 3 or an illegal defense. I don't know what just happened. Don't know what, that sequence was. So Memphis obviously struggling to find offense as, Atlanta has a better lineup with Gigi. I don't think your game like that really. It's all good. Oh, it's funny because Bob Rathbone is literally calling the throwback game up there. That's crazy. That's a nice shot, man. You like to see Dyson stay aggressive from 3, not really stay in his head. You just wanna see him let loose, man, just kinda pull the trigger, and I think you'll find, his confidence as the ball just finds Jalen Johnson's hands. Stuff went up in the air before he kinda knew what he was gonna do. Couldn't really get the body up on his defender. Trey's probably done for the night. As, Porzingis comes in for Jalen, I'm assuming Jalen is probably gonna be done for the night as well. Sitting at 23 minutes, Trey's sitting at 20 minutes. Probably don't really wanna stress the issue. Oh, never mind. Came in for Onyeka. Oh, I'm tripping. Yeah, definitely got away with a foul there. So Atlanta's sitting at a 17-point lead here. So it's looking like reserves for each team are kind of starting to make their way into the game. As I'm tweaking. Dyson was the guy that Kristaps came in for, as Trey is actually back in the game. Oh yeah, way to trust it. Ooh, that's gonna be great, man. That's gonna be great. Trade to Onyeka there. Trade to Onyeka there. He's gotta find a way to finish that, man. So Jalen actually does sit down officially now. Pretty close, but yeah, GG Jackson with a nice block on Onyeka. But it was a better pass by Trey though. I will say it was a better pass by Trey. So we got tripping. Yeah, tripping. That's not who's on the floor. Ricochet, Kristaps, Trey, Onyeka, Kennard. That's pass interference, dog. Even though it was probably not a catchable ball, but I know you seen Ricochet getting held, man. That's pass interference, dog. So Atlanta flirting with that 20 piece. Send these boys home, please. Send them home sad. Please get these boys out of here. Pack these boys up, man. Pack these boys up. Get the third string in. Get the G League guys in. I know Memphis got a lot of G League guys, not the ones that made the roster. Get the G League guys that's trying to compete, man. Put the the fifth string in for real. It's over, man. It's over. So that's the meltdown happens. Atlanta's kind of looking to come home with their first preseason win. Um, as we look at the future games here while the timeout is going. Monday, we will be back Monday finally with a. Yeah, like I said, in my opinion, the time would be a little better. It would be 6 p.m. Eastern, so 3 o'clock over on the West Coast, 4 o'clock Central, all that good stuff. So, excuse me, 5 o'clock, I'm sorry. But yeah, 6 o'clock on Monday, Atlanta plays the Miami Heat. So we'll be back in the open gym for that one. Hopefully, hopefully Atlanta gets the dub here, so it won't be 0 for 3 versus 0 for 2. So yeah, man. As we look at Atlanta's stats, everybody's having a pretty good game. Everybody who started, like I said, everybody who started had a pretty good game. Jalen and Zach Richardson kind of pop off the page as some people who are holding it down on the offensive end. I think everybody had a pretty good defensive game. Everybody was where they were supposed to. Nobody really had any breakdowns. Too many. Just a really slow start for Atlanta on the offensive end to begin the game. I know Trey started the game like 0 for 6 offensively. So Dyson kind of same thing. He's like 2 for 6. Trey kind of ended it like 1 for 7, maybe 1 for 6. I could be tripping. So, but still like to see them just being productive, active. Like I said, those two are the leaders of the team, obviously offensively and defensively. Um, so they're looking at the schedule there. October and November. It's looking to be pretty busy. We got NBA Cup games starting off fairly quick. So like to see that. You like to see that. Um, so yeah, man. As play resumes, it's 85-68. And Atlanta's looking to close this game out, and with that, they have um, their main rotation. I think their main rotation is going to consist of like 8 to 9 to 10 guys. So, nice little warm up game here, as you obviously don't want Memphis to get into any type of rhythm. You kind of want to keep going. So, Atlanta, I think they're going to have to play at a high pace. Um, I think maybe Kristaps may. I don't think he's gonna stop that. Yeah. You want to see Kristaps be consistent with that because he's gonna pull it. Because I mean, unless it's Trey, honestly, I don't want to see nobody else shooting that shot in that 30 footer, that 35 plus footer. I don't want to see nobody but Trey shooting that shot. To be honest, so Kristaps got to know not to shoot that. Oh man, I know, I know the other Hawks are pissed off, man. What are we doing? That's two 35 footers bricked, and that equals a bad shot. So down by 12, the Grizzlies are now. Finally, Luke Kennard got a shot to go for Atlanta. It's keeps the lead up to 14. It's his second field goal of the night. It's in at 4 points. Probably will have higher volume throughout the season when he does kind of get good shooting games. As Risha Shea gets that steal, lead to a dunk right there. Look go Risha Shea. Good stuff, my boy. Good stuff, brother. So watching the Hawks too, actually up on the replay. It's not the most recent Hawks Rockets game from the preseason. This one from 2007. So definitely got some new faces on there, old faces, I should say. But yeah, back to this game. 89-73. Like I said, they're flirting with that 20 piece as Risha Shea and Onyeka kind of bully the ball handlers right there. And Risha gets a nice little fast break opportunity as the camera has to Ja on the bench. Talking to Todd Jerome. It's gonna be a good addition, man. Memphis should be when they're healthy, they should be making noise in the West. But West is gonna be super strong. Everybody's gonna doubt that Memphis can make noise. So it's been called all night, and when it happens, it's not gonna be called. Come on, man. Oh my God, Trey. Just having a cold night, man. That's not a foul? Man, that's crazy. Excuse me. I don't mean to jump on my neck right there, but that is nasty. I thought Chris got pushed in the back. So Trey really just ran the ball up and shot that brick. That's crazy. Cross tween. Ooh. That putback by Ricochet was nasty, dog. They gonna have to watch him, man. They gonna have to watch him. So Trey's not having the best game shooting wise. Not really a worry for me, honestly. Last game he didn't. He barely played the second half, and he had the same amount of assists. So like one of these games, bro, I'm not even really worried. It's the preseason. You kind of want him to find his rhythm. You really want him to have these type of games in the preseason. You want them to have these type of games in the preseason. Well, obviously, you want them to have a good game, but obviously, some games you're not going to be shooting the best, and you want that to be um, in the preseason when you're still finding your shot. Everybody's finding the rhythm around the league. Nobody's really kind of using the season for that. So it's really good to see. I know sports in general have had issues with preseason. A lot of players are playing throughout the leagues and want to rest and whatnot. So it's really good to see players playing into the second half of games, kind of deep, maybe into the fourth quarter. So because I think the Hawks only have two more games, two more preseason games. I think it's going to total at four this year. So it's gonna look a lot different for you know a lot of teams, but it is just good to see players getting in the game, staying in the game, and finding the rhythm. At the same time, being smart, remembering it is preseason. So I know football has a big issue with players not playing preseason. I remember basketball. It was kind of getting there, but I think it's cutting the preseason a little shorter. I think they cut the preseason a little shorter within the more recent years. So with that being said, it's a little tougher to sit out games and be ready for the season. So it's good to see Atlanta not really. 'Cause sometimes they probably would, rest some guys, maybe Jalen or in the past, like Onyeka had a toe issue from last year coming into a new year, and they kind of were a little slow with his ramp up, but like this year they're kind of letting everybody play, get everybody in there um, as they get back into action here. Moge looks to have checked in for this fourth quarter. On Yeka, Keaton, Jalen are shown there on the bench. So I'm guessing like Nikhil didn't travel with the team. I'm not quite sure. I don't see him. I don't see him out there. So it's V Jacob Toppin. I believe that's Folly Dante. And Folly Dante had a really great game last game. In the little minutes he did play, he had 10 boards in like almost like 8 minutes. So pretty good game for Folly Dante. Last game in the minutes he played. I think he's going to be impactful for the Hawks. Yeah, GG. Wow. So I don't think it's impossible for Atlanta to lose, but I really don't think they too focused on the result at that point. Starters had a really good game. This isn't really their bench. It's kind of like a deep rotation players. They have Caleb Houston out there, Moge, V. Krejci, like I said, Dante. As Krejci gets a nice look. Backdoor look there, finishes it off there with a nice little finger roll. So, yeah, like I said, oh, man, yeah, you tripping. So, Caleb Houston checks in, quick to pick up a foul there. He, bear hug him, buddy. Mhm. Kicks to Mo, Mo kicks to V. Nice little give and go there from, uh, V to Mo, Mo to V. Oh, that's crazy. Got backdoor by Jock Landale from KCP. That's, 9 points for Landale. You gotta be a little, more decisive with your decisions making. Gotta be more decisive there, young blood. Gotta be more decisive there, nephew. Yeah, Monday night, like, Bob is saying, Monday night, Hawks are back in Atlanta. They'll be playing, the Miami Heat. Oh my god, V with another crazy wraparound already. This time it wasn't from damn near the other free throw line, but that was a great pass from V. That was pretty nuts. That was pretty crazy. Oh, oh man, air ball, air ball. Oh man, I'm watching this throwback game and it kinda hurts my heart that they're saying next Thrashers home game. You don't know, oh my god, bro, that's just typical, man. You got KCP out there too. Man, get that outta here. Get that outta here. Get that shot outta here, boy. Come on, play fast, man. Play fast. That little handoff stuff is not gonna work. Come on, Houston. He's showing his comfortability though, shooting like that, kinda no dip, kinda contested three. You really want him to shoot those. That's the shots you want him to shoot. So kinda those havoc moments, like, nobody has any sort of, you know, traction of where their man is. So GG gets that one to go. Atlanta's bench is kinda not letting it go, but, it's 79 or 82 to 91, so they kinda make it a, 9-point game there. And 1! V for Tree. Oh, so yeah, man, great defense by V Krejci there, um, playing that fast break, playing it on KCP, and now he's getting that is the high five foul. That's the new foul they're kinda implementing. You cannot touch the free throw shooter really at all now. Not even a high five after the ball is released. So this is gonna be new for a lot of teams. It's gonna be a lot of garbage time fouls. So maybe that's gonna be a decent way for teams to come back from big leads again, like another way, shooting a lot of free throws, from that high five foul rule. You cannot touch the shooter anymore, really anywhere. You used to be able to, especially last year, they were just hitting your follow through. So this year is gonna be changed. It's gonna be different. So as Dante gathers that rebound. Come on, brothers, push the pace yourself, brother. Gets the ball to Caleb Houston there. Beat Krejci looking to get the offense started. Gets it to Jacob Toppin with some newly acquired Atlanta Hawk. Gets it to go. He's gonna be really good, man. I think maybe sometime in the G League. Um, that is Obi Toppin's little brother, Jacob. Jacob Toppin, like I said, just got a contract this offseason. It's a really good pickup. Picked up last year in a trade from New York, I believe. He spent a lot of time in the G League system, the College Park Skyhawks. So kind of developed last year. He got the call up last year, kind of during the playing that stage when Atlanta was a little shaken up, even with kind of a full roster, but they with the trades they made, all that stuff um, last year at the end of the year to shake their team up, try to make some noise in the playoffs, but it didn't happen. It didn't happen. They lost both playing games, but it was good to see Jacob Toppin get some running, get some experience uh, from G League to the big league team. So hopefully he can keep that. that momentum going and earn a pretty solid role here or somewhere else. But I like Jacob Toppin. I don't really want to see him go that soon. If he gets his shot in the paint, gets his 2 feet, it's a nice little turnaround for his 10th point there. You like to see Veet have a good bounce back game. He didn't really have the greatest game statistically. Atlanta's opening game as Caleb Houston gets that foul called on him against the drive. But yeah, man, Atlanta's done a really good job this second half of just not allowing Memphis to like be able to do anything on defense or on offense, I should say. Excuse me. But yeah, they look good. So yeah, man, pretty good result for Atlanta as Cedric Howard knocks down that free throw there. What was Mo doing? He just threw the ball away. Good defense though. Good, really good defense. Really good defense to stay grounded and guard that drive. Not quite sure who that drive was from. Oh my God, V. That was amazing. V to V to Mo, Mo to Dante on that little dump off. That was great. Behind the back from V to Mo, Mo to Dante. I believe that was fantastic, man. I'm still reeling off that one. So Jalen Wells knocks down that three. 7 minutes to go. We got Atlanta here looking to as Dante gets his own miss there. He's a little knee bound right there. Gets his miss and cleans it up. So then finally Dante with his first, I think that might be his first one. Beat bit on that fake. Got Cam Spencer shooting these free throws, but yes, man. Like to see everything. Mo having a good game, even though he kind of did throw that throw that inbound away. He made up for it with that really good defensive possession. Held his own, and then Leak to Mo, Mo to Dante. Back pass, excuse me, from V Krejci was. Expect V Krejci to kind of make some noise this year. V Krejci, he's a Nobody wanna tell me I was muted, bro. I'm sick, bro. I'm sick, bro. Am I what's going on, bro? Nobody wanna tell me? Nobody wanna tell me that my whole thing messing up. Nobody wanted to tell me. That's crazy work, y'all. That's crazy. Y'all gonna do me like that. Y'all gonna do me like that. That's crazy. I don't know what happened, but we gonna see. But yeah, man, 105.92 Atlanta's way. So now it's kind of getting reckless over here. So we got Ace and Newell finally in the game. It's positive, positive, positive. Let me know if y'all can hear me or not. My it's tweaking over here. So yeah, man, Atlanta's doing pretty good. I can't lie. The starters are kind of checked out of the game for Atlanta as we get a good look at Atlanta's rookie Asa Newell. Keaton Wallace is leading the way at the point guard. We got Caleb Houston in, Jacob Toppin, and Moge as well. Good defense, man, but they gave up a bucket there. It's tough. 96-105. We got 5 minutes to go. Atlanta's kind of looking to hold on to this lead. Sorry for the technical difficulties. My camera's kind of messing up, y'all. I don't know what's going on. Don't know what's going on with that. So I have to check that out. Don't know what's going on with the webcam there. So, but yeah, man, it just shit the bed. It's actually disgusting. So as Atlanta probably is looking to get the dub here. I mean, it's 5 minutes to go. Ugh. It's gonna be tough, man. Atlanta's looking to hold on. 105-97. Y'all didn't tell me I was muted either, bro. I'm sick. I don't know when I got muted. If I was muted the whole game, bro, I'll be sick. Got Keaton to Jacob. Nice little Sky Hawks connection there. Nice rebound by Asa. Nice little effort. That's not a blocking foul? Oh my god. And then you gonna call it a charge? That's disgusting. So don't know what happened to the camera having some technical difficulties here in the open gym tonight. So Asa Newell called for the charge there. I'm still here, y'all. I promise. Oh, doggy, bro. That's no good. So we got Caleb Houston, man, that's his spot, man. That's his spot. So, Atlanta signed Caleb Houston after he was released by the Magic this offseason. So it's a good pickup for Atlanta. A nice little shooter out there on the perimeter for Atlanta. So Prosper right there with a nice little bucket. Mo with the that's a tough shot. I mean, it's a good shot from Mo, but tough result. So Cedric Howard with a nice little finish there. 9 points. It's a 7 point game, so making it a little interesting. Let's go. Good shot by Asa. Like to see him stay confident. So got a nice finish on the horizon here for this Memphis Atlanta game. Uh-oh. Atlanta might be in trouble, man. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get this right. They got the game on the game. That's crazy. But yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what happened. I don't know if my camera just officially it's RIP for that webcam. I'm gonna be sick if that's the case. I don't know what happened. I've unplugged it at all three sources, man. It might just be cooked for that webcam. That's nasty work. That's disgusting work. We're gonna see. We're gonna see that. Yeah, man. Game is getting pretty close. Pretty close. Atlanta's kind of well, obviously they've sat their starters, sat their main rotation guys for the night. Now it is up to the kind of third, fourth stringers to get the job done. So it'll be interesting. Kind of try to work through these technical difficulties over here in the open gym. Trying everything in my power not to we have to restart. But we'll be able to make it through. So yeah, starters got it up to 17. Bench blew it to a 10 point game. Excuse me. It is a 4 point game. Excuse me. I'm tired. Tired, boss. Yeah, man. Sorry for the technical difficulties here in the open gym. Oh man, that's great. That's great to know. So UGA tied it up too, man. So it's 10-10. So we'll be able to get that nice little maybe two dubs tonight. Ooh, that's a great look from Toppin to Mogay right there up top. Great look, man. Great look. Might have been a dagger low key. They're staying alive, man. Prosper with their three. They're staying alive. Olivier Maxine Mac Mac. I don't even know how to say that. I don't want to say Maxine. Toppin is a really good scorer. Ace is a really good offensive rebounder, as you see. Asa got the Toppin got the really good drive. Asa got the really good follow through. So Asa already kind of contributing, showing his showing what he's able to impact as a kind of not tweener, but he's power forward, a really tall power forward. So you like to see that, like to see him get his that work in. So and one, it's too much time for them to be in this game, man. That's ugly. 114, 111. So Atlanta starters have kind of exited the game. It's kind of wraps for them. So it's really up to Atlanta's bench, their third unit to get this dub right now. So we'll see how it goes. It's 114, 111. 2 minutes to go. Olivier Prosper has been going off these last couple minutes, kind of been saving the Grizzlies. Been some instant offense, something that Atlanta kind of needs to find. I was about to say they're really calling this game one way if that was not a foul call. So I'm glad he got that foul. So yeah, man. Another takeaway from this game is obviously Jalen Johnson. Man, he really had a really great game. Um, in his limited time, 24 minutes, shooting 7 of 11 from the field, 20 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. Really great game for Jalen Johnson in the limited time. I mean, really, they built a really good lead. So if this was regular season, probably would have inserted one of the big guys back in, kind of let them finish out the game. So probably it's a really good spot for Atlanta. Kind of show the guys where improvement needs to happen. Obviously, it's going to be huge this year if your bench can come in and shut the game out, and just kind of increase the lead and not give stuff away. And like your starters have to finish it out. So you want to see stuff happen in these kind of blowout games for them. It's really focused on them. It's not really, starters came in and did their job, and that's why they're the starters. And if you can come in as a bench guy, and I feel like kind of hold it down, I definitely feel like it's a good way to establish yourself in the league fairly quickly. So yeah, man, it's good for Atlanta to have kind of these moments and let these guys kind of step up and kind of compete for the role of who can do it throughout the season. So so it's nice to see, man. It's nice to see. So yeah, I knew it was Olivier Maxime Prosper, something like that. He's Canadian. So he's been 2 years, third NBA season. So that's why his name is familiar, but I honestly don't know how to pronounce it. Excuse me, sir. As he makes it a 3-point game for the Grizzlies. It's a minute 26 left, so Atlanta just needs to, not make any foolish decisions here. Wallace brings it up. As Mo fights for that board there, finds Jacob Toppin. Toppin finds the extra man. Caleb Houston knocks it down for three. That should be a dagger right there. Puts him up by 6 with a minute to go. I know it's not too much, but hey. We'll find this mystery out though, man. I'm gonna find this mystery. I don't know what happened to my webcam, so we're gonna figure that out. So yeah, man, you like to see Atlanta, like I said, their bench kind of come in and close things out, especially against a team who isn't the greatest. A lot of injuries for Memphis. Obviously, they have a lot of young guys as well. Don't want to speak too soon as they get that and one opportunity here at the line. So yeah, nice little replay of Keenan Wallace getting his feet in the paint and hitting that floater there. So as y'all see, Atlanta cannot afford a cheap turnover here. Kind of just gonna dribble the ball out as Caleb Houston draws the foul there. Kind of just waiting the play clock out. But yeah, man, as we wrap up here in the open gym, appreciate everybody that came through tonight. Sorry for first being late. It's all good. I was traveling today, so I knew it was gonna be a little later. So um, I just forgot to change the scheduled time on playback. So sorry if everybody was in here waiting on your boy. I apologize, but made it back in the first quarter. Made it in a timely manner. So, but yeah, man, we made it. We made it. Ain't no issue. So, Atlanta got a dub, man. First of many, hopefully, this season. So, like to see the starters have a really good game, bounce back games for everybody. Everybody kind of played well. Um, I appreciate it. I greatly appreciate it. I appreciate you tuning in, man. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, I apologize once again. We had some technical difficulties. I don't know what happened to my webcam. I was muted, but hey, man, we made it through. Um, just like the Hawks prevail, we shall prevail. Oh man, I appreciate it, man. It's definitely this. Yeah, you see, it's the Dikembe Atlanta Hawks shirt. They re-released it. I'm pretty sure. Unfortunately, with his unfortunate passing. Um, but yeah, Dikembe, as you see, son of the Congo, NBA Global Ambassador. It lists all his accomplishments. So yeah, shout out to Mutombo, Dikembe Mutombo. Rest in peace, number 55, man. 8-time NBA All Star, 4-time NBA Defensive Player of the Year, Hall of Famer. And Mutombo, man. Shout out to Mutombo. Sure. Yeah, man. Mumbai, shout out to you tapping in on YouTube, man. I greatly appreciate it. But again, y'all, I'm sorry for the technical difficulties. At least it wasn't lagging this time, so we good. We good there, right? We good there. But yeah, man, I appreciate it, man. Appreciate everybody. Just make sure y'all follow and subscribe whatever platform y'all on. I got in the YouTube chat, I do got playback links. So if you're not familiar with that platform, I greatly encourage y'all to check it out. Yes, sir. R.I.P. Mutombo. R.I.P. Mutombo. Always, man. The Hawks legend. Hawks legend, man. Um, I was actually there for his jersey retirement, so it's actually pretty cool. It was pretty dope. So, again, man, I appreciate everybody. Monday, 6 p.m. Eastern. That's the next Hawks game. We are back in the open gym for sure. We'll be back tomorrow, streaming some games tomorrow. So, mainly 2K, excuse me, gaming. So we'll be on YouTube and Twitch, but but yeah, we'll be on YouTube. We'll be back on YouTube. Yeah, man. Okay, bet. I appreciate it. Maybe it's just my playback kind of tweaking. I don't know what's going on with that. It's just not picking up my webcam or something. But I greatly appreciate you letting me know. I greatly appreciate it. But again, everybody stay tuned for the regular season. I'm handing out VIP passes for Playback TV. So if you're not too familiar with Playback TV and the open gym over there, I'll have it linked. I got it linked in the chat right now, but I'll have it linked on my any bio I have. Any bio will have my playback hyperlink in there. So if you want to get some NBA League Pass, become a member on over there, or if you feel inclined to subscribe over there, I greatly appreciate that. Um, so that's an automatic link subscription. So yeah, man. Atlanta looked good. Atlanta looked really good tonight, man. It's good to have Hawks fans in the building in the open gym watching the game over here with your boy. So I greatly appreciate you, Mumbai. If I'm mispronouncing that, I'm sorry, brother. Um, but yeah, I greatly appreciate everybody. And we'll be on time Monday. I swear, we'll be on time Monday, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern. So, like I said, I greatly appreciate everybody. I hope y'all have a great rest of the weekend. Hopefully, these Falcons get this dub. It is a double Atlanta sports night, so we might check into that Falcons game as well as we watch the Atlanta Hawks preseason third game. Third of 4, I think they got 4. So yeah, man, season starts later this month, man. I'm excited, but again, I greatly appreciate everybody who tapped in. Y'all have a great night, great rest of the weekend. Go Hawks, go Falcons. Shout I'm not even gonna bring the Braves up. So shout out to the Falcons. Let's go. Let's get this dub on Monday. And same to the Hawks. But until then, we'll be back in the open gym tomorrow gaming. But Monday, 6 p.m. Eastern. I'll see y'all there.